Hello, everybody. Um, I was I got done making the haul video, and then I realized I was gonna do a discussion video. So we're doing some G-Fest videos. This is probably gonna be the last one, but I did the haul video. That was my haul. And then this video is the discussion because I didn't vlog as much as I wanted to because I was gonna do vlogs like Godzilla guy. So I don't have enough footage. So I'm just gonna throw all the footage and photos I got into this video so I can use them because there's like too many of them. My phone almost died many times. But recently, since I uploaded the whole video, I've been getting a whole bunch of G-Fest vlogs because people are finally uploading them, and it's making me already hyped for next G-Fest because they announced it today, and everyone's talking about it. So I'm super excited for it already, and we're 300 days away or something, 350 I think. We are so many days away from next G-Fest, but I had so much fun this G-Fest. I need to talk about it first off, and then we need to go back to making weekly videos. I cannot stop thinking about it. I just want to get to next G-Fest already because this is undoubtedly my favorite vacation I've ever taken, and most likely the best thing I've ever done in my entire life. Go to G-Fest. It was so awesome. So let's just kind of go through it for time-wise order. So day one, day -1, game reference. Thursday, I get to the hotel. Well, actually, before that, my dad, he said that if we go, we have to meet his friends up there because they both do like the same job and they collaborate. And so we went there. We talked to them for a couple hours before G-Fest registration opens. And then while I was there, they found out I was there for G-Fest. And one of them had a Godzilla versus Megalon framed poster. It's in the haul video. It's the thing laying on my bed. I still don't have it hanged up, but it was so cool to get. It was so nice to talk to him about Godzilla. They asked, what was the one where they were stuck in the iceberg? And I was like, that's Final Wars. And he's like, oh, wait. But then he gets frozen to death in there, and then he like explodes. And I was like, it's -1. He kind of got it wrong, but he said that we were where he like freezes up and then he blows up. Yeah, -1. So I got that right. But my day -1 was so cool. I also got to meet Godzilla guy, which reminds me, I'm in a whole bunch of vlogs I've seen. So if you find me, good for you. I don't really care. Don't post my picture online. But I got a picture of his logo signed, and he gave me a sticker, so I put that on there. I gave him the fan art, which I showed, and that thing is so sick. He loved it so much. And then he gave me these really cool Battle Spirit cards, which are kind of wanting me to start collecting them, but I can't find them online anywhere. I don't know if they're like not sold anymore. I don't know. But if anybody has any information on Battle Spirit Godzilla cards, inform me because I think they're really cool to have. After that, I got registered, and then we went out to some food place outside the hotel, ate there, came back, and went to bed. It was impossible to go to bed. I forget if it was that night or the night after. No, it was the night after. But I went to bed watching some Godzilla guy on my phone because the TV channels were on. The next day, I turned on the TV. They had all the channels, and I was like, G-Fest Day 1 is here. This was Friday, and I was going to meet Finalzilla that day. So for the morning, we walked around. We got some food. Continued walking around, and the dealer's room line was already reaching out. I was like, oh, okay. So then around like 9, I think, I went to go record something. I might show it, but I was filming the line. I filmed the wrong line first. I don't know. I forgot. It was like a week ago. But I filmed some lines. But then I found Final Zone one of the lines. I was like, "You're here," and he's like, "Yeah, I told you guys this." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I met him, and then after he got it done, I waited with him at registration. And then once he got registered, we got in line for the dealer's room. We stood there for like an hour and a half. But then we eventually got in. While we were waiting, I went down to the Kaiju Island or World Room. I think it was Kaiju Island, and I met but I met I didn't get to meet Matt Frank. I just saw there was a line, so I was like, I'm not going in there. So I walked back out, and then I went back in the line and waited with them. And we also met Marucci. So Final Zilla got his children's toy, Final Zilla toy, which was really cool. And then we got into the dealer's room. No joke, it felt so cool to walk in there for the very first time and just see the entire room full of toys, Godzilla toys nonetheless. It was so awesome. It was so cool to be there. I walked around with my dad because he loves me, and we walked around, and I got some figures. I mainly bought Bandai's for the first walkthrough. I forgot what I specifically bought, but I found around the near end of walking around, I got Jet Jaguar Megalon, which is like the main two I was trying to find. And then around like the middle, I found a Gorgo Legacy, which I cannot find on sale anywhere. So of course I got it. It was super cool for my dad to carry around. And then we walked out, and then for like the rest of the day, I saw Final Zol walk around. We went and ate lunch together on accident. We just walked around, did some events. I got some things signed. Nothing more signed. Well, actually, no. I did meet Kaijuzilla 621. Such an awesome guy, and for some reason, every single YouTuber I met is super short. I'm like barely taller than Louis Duran. I'm taller than Godzilla guy, surprisingly. I also met FDA, which was super cool. He was really nice. Of course, I gave him the card, but I haven't gotten any Discord messages. You know what that means. I have to wait till next year. But, who else did I meet? Luke EMC, he's really short. And not offensive. Kaijuzilla 621's really short, so I met him as well. He's super nice. I got a picture of him. I'll show it on screen if I can. If I can remember to edit this, I will. But, yeah, and that leads us into day 2, which was undoubtedly probably the best day out of the entire days. For the beginning of the day, we just chilled around and waited for Cool Guy Zilla to get there. Eventually he did, and we met up. I waited with him for registration. I saw Final Zilla going into the dealer's room again. But I met up with Cool Guy, and then we waited in the dealer's room line, and we went to the dealer's room. And that's when we split up, and we walked around. I got some more toys. I remember that I went into the dealer's room 3 times that day. The first time, I bought some more Bandai's and some more random stuff. But I know specifically I bought a Haya Burning Godzilla from the video. You see it. But yeah, then we exited, and I was walking around. I went to some more panels in the meantime. I saw Final Zilla in the Mechagodzilla and the Mothra. No, the Mechagodzilla panel was on Friday. I'm kind of forgetting this. But I saw him in the Mothra panel, which was, not gonna lie, mad boring. I did not really care for that thing. Eventually I left because I wanted to go see Cool Guy because he was doing a meetup that nobody went to. So I met up with him just to say hi. But then I'm kind of forgetting this. But sometime in the day, me, Final Zilla, Cool Guy Zilla, and Baruchi, we all met up and we did a meet and greet outside the dealer's room. Literally no one came. The only person who came was Zeke Goji. I remember. I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty nice. He's pretty cool to speak to. I didn't really get to talk to him personally, but I did get to meet him. It was super cool. Well, okay, you know what? I saw him. He took a picture of Cool Guy, and I was in the background with Marucci. I don't know. You can. I don't really care if you find my face. Just don't paste it anymore. But yeah. But then I met up with Cool Guy, and then he had to leave. But a little while before that, I spent more money at the dealer's room, and then at the very end, I had $40 left. So me and Cool Guy went in for our final time, and I spent $40 on a Mechagodzilla. I haggled it from 50 to 40 because I thought this guy was real cool. I'm also the biggest Mechagodzilla fan, so I bought this guy. And then after that, we saw Final and he said he was leaving, so he gave him a hug. Well, I didn't. I dabbed him up and I leaned him in and sniffed him because I promised I'd do that. And then, uh, no, wait. And then, cool guy left without saying goodbye or anything, which was kind of balls. He promised he was going to come back and I was going to do the, I'll see you guys next time, bye. But then he never came back because he's a baby. But yeah, and I think we're going to fast forward to the costume parade. And I'm going to talk about most of the costumes because I just have a whole bunch of pictures. I'm probably going to flash them all on screen because I have so many and I'm losing phone storage. But me and Marucci hanged out there and we watched all the costumes. No lie, my phone was dying. It was like at 50% when I walked in to the deals room. I meant to the parade room. When I walked out, it was dead. Because I had it on taking a whole bunch of pictures. Marucci tried to get a whole bunch of videos and photos. But yeah, I'm gonna start uploading some clips I got because I promised I'd upload them. But yeah, and then Marucci had to leave me, and it was only me left at G-Fest because he had to go to bed and then not go to the movie that night. And that was the final time I saw him. So I said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. I did the outro thing. But that also reminds me, Friday night, me and my dad went to go watch Godzilla Final Wars, which was really cool to see. My dad wasn't able to stay. He started feeling ill, sadly. But it was so cool that whenever something just stupid happened, everyone started slamming their hands together. It was so cool. I think I got a picture. I like the ending. But and then that night, me and my dad went to go watch XXIX. He fell asleep during the movie, but he just closed his eyes. But I was able. I sat a couple rows behind Jurassic Zilla. I'm so mad I wasn't able to meet him. I'm also mad I wasn't able to get anything for FDA to sign or Louis Duran. I'm gonna bring more stuff next year, but I'm so mad I didn't get to meet him because it's been a while since I watched Jurassic Zilla. I just knew him and I forgot what he looked like. So I saw him walking around. I was like, "Is that Jurassic Zilla?" I was like, "Nah, it can't be." But then I found out it was him later on. I was like, "Dang it!" But this leads us in to when we got back to the hotel. So when I got back to the hotel, there was one more thing I had to do. Kaiju King, he does all the drawn thumbnails, and he's been doing the stickers for the Discord server we should join. But everyone's met a fan besides Marucci, and he wanted to meet up with me. He said he was gonna go to the meetup, but then he wasn't able to because I'm not gonna tell you guys why, but he wasn't able to. So he asked if I could meet him up, and I said, yeah, before you leave, come outside the dealer's room. And he said, okay. So then, like 20 minutes later, I was waiting there for a long time. My phone was about to die too. I was waiting. But then I started walking away because phone was dead. I was gonna just walk around and try and find him. And then, no joke, I was walking by in front of that giant picture, and I saw him. I was like, Kaiju King? And he was like, Lizard Boy G. So I forgot what I did. He took a picture of me. I gave him some stickers. I was starting to walk away. But then I thought, hey, I forgot something. I think I was going to give him some stuff. So I went back. I gave him some more stickers and stuff. And then I was walking away. And I got to sign the 2014 box. I'll show an image if I can. But I thought it was really cool to sign it and stuff. But anyway, then I did the outro. I was like, I'll see you guys next time. Actually, no. He said, I'll see you guys next time. I said bye to finish it off. And I walked away. I thought it was so cool to do. But then I remembered his community post where he said he wanted to meet Godzilla Guy, FDA, me, and FinalZilla to sign the 2014 box. No joke. I was on the escalator going up. I look over, and there's Godzilla Guy and FDA going down the escalator with Turtle. And I was like, and he stared at me, and I stared back at him. I was like, you know what? For my final thing I'm gonna do this. So I ran down to him, and I said, I said, Godzilla guy, can you do this for me? And he's like, sure. And I was like, can you go sign this little kid's box? Because he wants you to sign it. I was like, and he was like, bet. So I took him over. Also, Kaiju King gave me these little figures. I have the Godzilla Earth is on my bed, and I forgot where I put the Mothra. I think it's in my bag somewhere. But he gave me these little figures, which I thought was real cool. But I got him the mid up, and then Godzilla guy and FDA signed the box. I also got a picture of him, so it was real cool. And yeah, that's how I ended off my G-Fest. The final big thing was the movie, which was super cool because everyone was clapping every 30 seconds. But man, I've never been so happy to go to something, and I don't regret going. I was kind of scared. But yeah, it was so cool, bro. I'm still trying to unpack it all because it was kind of just explaining what happened. But it was unbelievable of how amazing G-Fest was. Just looking at pictures of it online, I'm like, I was there. I was in that line. I was with those guys, and it makes me so happy that I was able to meet at least one of you guys, and also meet up with Finalzilla and Cool Guyzilla and see them in real life, which is so unreal. And I'm so sad that it ended so quickly. 2 days only. I would have stayed Sunday, but I had to go home early. And depending on if my dad needs to do that next year, I might be able to stay Sunday. But again, staying Sunday is kind of risky because you'll be super sad. But for me, Saturday was super sad because for me, I knew it was the final day. But it was awesome, unbelievable, and I wish G-Fest would go on forever and ever and ever. But of course, it doesn't. It ends. It ends. It's so stupid that it has to end. But still, I loved G-Fest so much, and I'm hoping I can make it a yearly thing, so I'll be able to go every single year and see you guys every single year for on and on and on. But yeah. But I do have to end this video because I gotta work on the weekly battle videos I've been trying to do, but I'm kind of failing at. But yeah, guys, discuss what you thought about G-Fest. I know it was like a couple weeks ago from now when I'm uploading this video, but again, things take time. So next year, I do want to do a vlog because I promised to do one, but I had never ever did. Honestly, I think for this video, I'm just gonna throw random footage together and photos and see if you guys notice. But anyway, I miss G-Fest, and I miss meeting you guys. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.